Bada bing, we're in.
Audio's perfect, by the way.
Cool, I like it.
Accidentally checked it for you. I've been showing my friends some of the fucking videos we've been making.
Yeah.
They've been posting. Just like, hey, these are actually decent conversations we're having. Not just about Kit Kats and Butterfingers.
You mean the entirety of our Final Fantasy
Final
playthroughs?
Fantasy 1. Oh, so the thing I want to bring up, have you ever played Battle for Middle-earth 2?
Not in a very long time.
It just re-downloaded today, and they actually had a DLC for it. I say DLC, it was an expansion you had to buy a CD of. But I'm excited to play the game. I love that game so much.
Yeah? Oh shit.
Yeah, fun one. Also, re-downloaded The Sims 2.
The Sims 2.
Because it's abandonware now.
Is it abandonware?
Oh, well, EA still, like, legally owns the rights to it, but they're not going to pursue you if you download it. And you can find it on so many websites and just download the entire game, like, all the content.
Yeah. I clearly am very rusty.
I'm in a Sims mood, and that's, like, the last good one.
I don't know, I played a lot of Sims 3 when that was still out, and I've been playing, well, I shouldn't say I've been playing Sims 4, I really haven't, but...
Sims 3 is okay, I just hate the fact that it's like, what, $600 to own all the content?
I don't like that about any of the Sims games.
Yeah. With Sims 2, you can get the ultimate thing and, like, just have all of it except the IKEA DLC. But you can even patch that in if you want.
Back in my days of being a bad boy in college, had pirated all of the DLC for The Sims 3, and I felt really good about that decision in my life.
Is it even pirating, like, if it's EA and DLC? Like, if you really think about it?
What do you think?
You're just Robin Hooding.
Basically, at that point, I was giving it to all my friends, too.
Yeah, so work is going pretty good except for the fact that it's been raining like every single day the past month. I think we've had 5 days in the past 30 that weren't rainy. And because of that, our outdoor part of the camp that we're doing has 9 inches of mud. It's literally Passchendaele. I literally go halfway up to my knees in mud walking through trails. It's awful. So bad we have to make everyone bring like 3 or 4 pairs of extra socks. And they're only there for like 8 hours. Oh. Oh boy, it's a beetle.
Yeah, I'm
not
having a good time with this guy. I'm very, very rusty. We've not played in a while.
Probably close to a month, yeah?
Yeah, pretty close. That's okay. Just gotta get back in the rhythm.
Oh, my Baja Blast bucket hat came in. It's fabulous.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. From the little codes under the caps for the ones that you sell in like gas stations. The first one I put in was like, hey, you got a bucket hat. I'm like, cool. And I looked up on eBay and the last one sold for like $60.
Wow.
It's just funny. It's really funny. I want this to be a regular thing. I want a Baja Blast outfit that I can wear for Taco Bell.
Pepsi, sponsor us.
Pepsi, please. I know we haven't talked about you in like 10 minutes, but please.
Oh shit. It's funny, I was making the save the dates for my wedding, and the samples that I showed to my fiance all had sponsored by Pepsi underneath, just to see like if she would notice.
Did she?
Eventually.
Oh. You should sneak like a Baja Blast logo really small in between like the A for save, you know? Like in the middle of one of the letters, like maybe like 0.5% the normal size of just the Baja Blast logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about dates for mine. It's gonna be a while. Weddings are expensive.
Yep, we're learning that.
I mean, heck, I'm just about to spend like $250 on a ring resizing.
Oh yeah. Really?
Yeah,
that's really expensive.
Use an heirloom ring. It was an old family heirloom one.
That's still really expensive for a resizing.
Well, it's going from a 5 3/4 to a 10 3/4.
Oh, you have to go up. See, I had to resize mine down. My little heirloom rings.
White, gold, and rhodium, so it's very expensive. You like that, audience? Is everyone else in the audience also engaged? Like, comment, and subscribe if you're engaged.
Yeah, gamers rise up. How atrocious is the price of wedding rings right now?
How atrocious is it trying to reserve a spot for a wedding?
Right now, it's terrible.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Are you going for like an actual venue?
Oh yeah, we ended up getting an actual venue. But because of COVID last year, it is like everybody is trying to get a wedding venue right now because they couldn't get married last year.
Just remember, I can legally wed you if needed.
I'm getting my aunt to do it. I actually just I did the ceremony for my brother's wedding this summer.
Oh really?
Yep.
Are you a part of the Church of Dudism or the Universal Life Church?
Both actually. I use the Universal Life Church for that wedding, but my original one was the Buddhism one. We decided I did that when I was 18. I thought it sounded funny, which it does, but people that want to have
Universal Life sounds a little more legit.
Yeah.
Less like a meme and more like just an actual good idea.
Right.
The game right now is save up money for my 80-hour bi-weekly paychecks, and then pay rent, and maybe actually get that camera equipment I was talking to you about, like a decent like 4K one.
Yeah.
So I can start making stuff and all that. If I get that, I'll let you know for sure.
I was looking at getting one of the new Canon mirrorless cameras, but they're just so god-awfully expensive.
Oh, I was gonna get like
Man, I am
for like
terrible.
$1,200
Sorry,
you can get like a Sony 4K camcorder that has like room for like a shotgun mic and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like 4K and it's high quality and like really nice, and just uses SD cards. I feel like that's the way to go. Just keep it simple, because like using like a DSLR and like the mirrorless and stuff is nice, but like having an autofocus that isn't audible or really slow is very nice for video.
That's very true.
Like a mirrorless is good if you just want like the ceremony, but if you want like everything videotaped, I feel like the camcorder is the way to go.
That's fair.
I mean, you do have a 4K camera in your pocket of a phone, but
Oh yeah, and my phone does amazingly.
just get a gimbal. Let's see how well we do this time.
So far, not well. All right, well.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my internet burped.
Oh, really? I didn't even, like, notice you gone.
According to my computer, I still don't have internet. Wow.
Well, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. I get like almost 200 down, but like it likes to burp. Any games you looking forward to pick up this year?
I mean, Metroid Dread, obviously, but I've talked at length about my excitement for that.
Oh, did you pick up Skyward Sword, by the way?
I did. I wasn't going to. I broke down and got it. As a Zelda fan, I was not a fan of doing the motion controls because as a gamer, I like to sit down and play video games, and I felt like I never could with Skyward Sword. I'm a really big fan of the button controls. I think they work really well. Could they have been better? Sure. Is it worth the $60 price tag on the game? No. But
We have to get the Joy-Cons to play it too, right?
what do you mean?
There's Skyward Sword Joy-Cons.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. They are...
I've found them at my Walmart.
Did you
Fully
really?
stocked. Yeah. You want me to pick them up and just like send them to you?
Please.
Okay. Next time I go to Walmart, if they're there, I'll pick you up a pair.
I will happily pay you not the scalper price for them.
Yeah, just normal price and shipping's worked for me.
I was able to get the amiibo on eBay for around $50, and I've done worse for amiibo.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I remember some of your amiibo escapades.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Walmart here is weird because like the amiibos always sell. Like I haven't seen an actual amiibo there in months.
Oh, I
like
don't
even
think,
like bulk one.
I don't even think my Walmart carries amiibo anymore, to be absolutely honest with you.
I think it might be the case. Like they just don't carry them anymore. But like they had the Mario Game & Watch system for the longest time. They had Switches when the Switch shortage was really bad.
I'll have to look when I go tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure my Walmart still has the Game & Watch systems. I got mine launch day from Best Buy.
Fully stocked Joy-Cons of every color.
Oh, really?
They have all the funky colors, the regular ones, the Skyward Sword ones, yeah. Did the Mario ones for a minute too.
What did I... Oh, I pre-ordered the Zelda Game & Watch. I'm very excited for that one. Like, with the Mario one, like, I wanted it because it's a cool novelty. The Zelda one, I feel like I'm actually going to, like, regularly use.
Yeah, there's actually games on there, you know?
I mean...
Not just Arbo.
I feel like they should have included the 4 NES Mario games on that Game & Watch for the price that it was. which is why I'm kind of liking the Zelda one too, because it has the original Zelda, it has the Game Boy version of Link's Awakening, which I grew up with. I love that game. The original Zelda will always be my favorite game.
It has Zelda 2 as well.
Does it have Zelda 2 as well? Perfect.
Yes. The one that everybody hates. I like Zelda 2. It's not the worst Zelda game in my opinion, that's for damn sure.
Oh no.
I think Link's crossbow training takes that for me.
Have you played any of the CDI games?
No,
Good,
but
don't.
I think we should on stream at some point.
I can get behind
Play one
that
stream.
idea.
Let's do
one
like
stream.
an extra live stream where we just play all the CDI games in one sitting.
I can be down for that.
Little 40-hour live stream of torture.
Yeah, why not? I can get behind that idea.
I think there's a couple ROMs of them that are cracked so they don't crash as much and the controls are a little better.
That's good.
Like for an emulator.
Are you telling me you don't want to do it the way the Game Grumps did it with the presentation controller built for the CDI? Like the
If
PowerPoint
you want to buy
controller?
a fucking CDI, Gus, if you want to buy an actual CDI and buy those several $100 games, be my fucking guest. But something tells me you don't want to drop a G on that shit just to
No.
get the console in one game. Wasn't one of the copies they bought like the German one too?
I could not tell you. It wouldn't surprise me.
I think they bought a German region one, but they were all in English because they couldn't find the US one.
That's funny. Oh, my Metroid meter's going off the charts.
Oh my god. Hashtag blessed. The kids I work with make me feel so fucking old, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Well, one day they said they don't even know what a VHS is, and that hurt me, but I expected that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really be upset by that one.
But then, the one that upset me is they said that they've never heard of the original SpongeBob movie.
The one with David Hasselhoff?
Yeah. They never watched it. And they're like, oh, it came out before I was born. That made me feel old. That hurt. I'm like, how? How do you at least not even know the movie? Oh, they also talk about Coco Melon all the time, and I don't know what the hell that is, but I don't want to know.
What is it?
I know it's a show. Coco Melon. It's like a show for babies, and that's all I know about it, and that's all I want to know about it.
Boy,
Oh,
that one
yeah.
was a whole lot easier than the last one we just killed.
A little smaller, too.
Yeah, quite a bit.
I love the vacuum that Samus has.
The vacuum.
Yeah, just sucking up that DNA, just...
Getting that suck.
A big suck.
Yeah.
Suck.
Forgot I had that.
I knew it was coming. Oh no. You're in Strawberry Tropolis.
Oh, that's gonna hurt me. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Certainly is red in here.
I like how it's playing World of Warcraft boss music.
I think it's about to play this game boss music.
This just sounds like something that'd be in like an MMO's like final boss of a raid.
I feel that. You asked me about Battle for Middle Earth 2.
Oh yes. Have you played it?
Not in a very long time, not since college. That was the one that was like, it was made by Pandemic Studios.
Let me check. I believe so. It's the RTS one.
Oh, it's the I didn't play that one. I played the one that was.
Amazing.
I played the one that was basically. It was basically.
Oh, it's made by fucking DICE.
That's what I thought. The one I was thinking of was the one that played like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the OG Battlefront 2.
Oh, that game was really good too. Oh, what was that game? Oh, well, we're gonna have to look it up now. I'll find it for you. I mean, I still have Lord of the Rings War in the North on Steam, which is a delisted game because they lost the rights.
Another fantastic game.
Yep, a 3-player co-op game, very good. Oh, you're thinking of Lord of the Rings Conquest.
That's what it is. Which is always confusing to me because I think of Conquest as an RTS title. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It does. Is the MMO still up?
Lord of the Rings Online? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh
wow, it is.
Debated playing it.
I wonder how many members it has. Look up player count. Oh, that's depressing.
What?
It's under 1,000
active users.
Yep.
That's
on Steam. On Steam, which is the way a lot of people play. Oh, the last 30 days they gained 1.2% of players. Right now, they have 82,000 daily players worldwide.
Son of a bitch.
Total players registered is 2.20 million.
2.20 million.
And they're ranked 27th on the MMO charts.
Is there a good spot for me to round health up here?
Right, Lord of the Rings Gollum comes out soon, doesn't it?
Oh, I forgot that's a thing. Because that's another game I'd really like to play.
The Lord of the Rings role-playing game? The tabletop game?
I've heard that's a fun one to get lost in.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Oh, let's see what else there is. Oh, there's a lot of Lord of the Rings video games. There's the Return of the King and Two Towers video game movie adaptation video games.
I played the Two Towers on Game Boy Advance back in the day. It starts off at the... Where does it start? Oh, it starts off at the Mines of Moria because Fellowship of the Ring did not get a officially licensed video game. And then I played the Return of the King on the OG Xbox.
Did you play the Lord of the Rings Aragorn's Quest?
I did not.
It's a third-person shooter, apparently.
It's a shooter?
No, it's a third-person RPG, but it's tagged as a shooter for some reason.
Weird.
There is a Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring game.
It's not licensed for the movies, though. It's based on the book. It came out the same time frame as the first movie, which is why they didn't do a video game based on the movie.
Weird.
The Two Towers and the Return of the King are based on the movies.
There's Lord of the Rings War of the Ring.
War of the Ring?
Yeah, if Google would load, I'd love to tell you about it.
Are you telling me that you aren't into Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War?
Oh yeah, but we know about those. I've played both of them. I didn't beat Shadow of Mordor. I did beat War of Mordor, whatever the second one is. I did beat it.
I've heard they're good. I played a little bit of the first one, and it reminded me a lot of the Batman Arkham games, which is fine. I love those games, but shit. I don't know. I don't. People rave about the Nemesis system, and I'm just not a fan.
It's annoying. The Nemesis system's annoying after a little bit. It loses its charm really quickly.
Yeah. Ugh, I do not have timing down for this guy.
Howdy, sorry, internet burped again.
I like how you just keep dropping out and I don't even notice. God damn it.
Lord of the Ring is another RTS, it looks like. 2003 Windows exclusive. Made by Sierra.
Made by Sierra.
Lord of the Rings Tactics.
Also sounds like an RTS.
It is. Oh no, it's a looks like it's a turn-based strategy game.
Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds. Well, I mean, it sounds
ESP.
like Final Fantasy Tactics.
There is the Lord of the Rings Super Nintendo game.
The Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings Volume 1.
Oh, yes. Not the greatest.
Then there's the War in Middle-earth game for DOS, Commodore 64, Apple II, and the Atari ST. It's a RTS. Then you have Guardians of Middle-earth, if you remember that game.
I do not.
Looks like another turn-based. Then there's the Hobbit game from 2003.
Those were good games.
Are you gonna say something before I delve into the other 30 fucking games?
I was gonna ask if you grew up with He-Man at all, because
Oh yeah,
the new Masters of the Universe show just came out on Netflix. Binge watched that, and
is it good?
it was excellent. It picks up from the 80s. Sorry to my younger viewers, those of you that there are. I know, like, He-Man's probably like not on your list, but
it's the expensive toy show.
It is, and I had a bunch of the toys when I was younger because they rebooted it in 2002, which is why I know about it. But the 80s one is the one you really want to watch, and this picks up right from where that left off, which is amazing.
Didn't know they actually rebooted it. I just watched the original.
Oh, really? Yeah, there was a reboot on Cartoon Network in 2002.
I watched it on Boomerang.
Really?
Boomerang, and then a late night they played like Captain Planet and the original He-Man and stuff like that all the time.
Oh, Captain Planet. Rick and Morty recently just ripped on you.
Yeah, I watched that.
I love it.
Oh, there's the Journeys in Middle-earth Lord of the Rings game, which is a Fantasy Flight Games board game using minis.
I think I looked at that one recently.
Here's a great one. Lord of the Rings Game 1 for DOS. And the BBC Micro and the Commodore 64 and Apple II.
The BBC Micro.
Look, here's the War of the Ring strategy board game. Here is the Riders of Rohan DOS game. The Hobbit for the ZX Spectrum BBC Micro Apple II and DOS. The Shadows of Mordor for DOS, Apple II, and Commodore 64. The original Middle-earth role-playing game from 1984.
How is this a rabbit hole that you followed up? I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I'm just wondering, like, what brought you down this path?
Not sure. I'll be back in a second. One of my cats is being a dum-dum.
Okay. Hi, audience. I'm failing at this Metroid. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, that didn't look like an animation that was programmed in. Oh, thank goodness. Well, Jeremy, I don't know if you are still having visual on this, but beat it. He didn't like it, but I got him.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's all good. I killed the Metroid.
The reason I got in this hole is we were talking about Lord of the Rings games, because I brought up Battlefield Earth 2, and I was like, I wonder how many there are. There's a lot more. There's also the Lord of the Rings Journey to Rivendell DOS game. I'm sorry, it's not DOS. It's for the... it was going to be for the 2600 Atari and the rest of the Atari 8-bit family, but it was canceled.
Weird.
It looks like some people found a rip of it, though. Oh, then there's all the options.
I would love to just explore, like, old vintage games like that on this channel.
Oh. Here's another unreleased one. Lord of the Rings The White Council.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be for the 360, the PS3, and Windows, but it never came out. It was supposed to be a role-playing game. Well, we'll delve into that in a minute. Then there's Lord of the Rings, The Third Age for the Game Boy Advance.
I remember seeing advertisements for that one. I feel like that one was a warrior-style game.
It was a tactical, turn-based role-playing game.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there was a warrior-style Lord of the Rings game back in the early aughts.